back, viewers. We have breaking news coming in. The Enforcement Directorate has filed a charge sheet against Tamil Nadu Minister, member of the DMK party, Senthil Balaji, in the money laundering case. Senthil Balaji has been produced also in court today after 5 days of the ED's custody. Sources tell us that a 3,000-page charge sheet has been filed in the case. Senthil Balaji, of course, you'll remember, and the visuals on your screen are showing us, he was arrested on June the 4th. We have Varshini also joining us. Varshini, tell us about the developments with regards to the Senthil Balaji case.
Well, definitely, Ankit, if you say Minister Senthil Balaji was arrested in this money laundering case, which is a cash for jobs scam, on June 14th earlier this year, and we saw that there was a huge trial that is going on for his ED custody because of his, medical treatment and his operations and bypass surgeries that took place. Later on, the ED had to fight for a habeas corpus petition that was filed by Senthil Balaji's wife, Meghala, in the High Court and the Supreme Court. Later on, the Supreme Court also gave a verdict a few days back last week stating that this habeas corpus petition is not maintainable. Therefore, it also permitted for 5 days of ED interrogation. Therefore, Senthil Balaji was taken into ED's custody 5 days ago, and today the ED's custody got over and he was produced back in the court, where we hear from sources that a charge sheet has been filed against him, and we also hear that almost 3,000 pages of this charge sheet filled with documents that was retrieved by the ED during the raids and searches that were conducted. We've also been seeing constant raids after his arrest in people in connection with him, including his brother, his associate, his assistant, and a lot of people in several districts in Tamil Nadu. A lot of properties were raided. Therefore, right now, from our sources, we are able to pick up that all these documents have been attached in this charge sheet that has been filed. Therefore, the main accused who were named in the initial FIR was Senthil Balaji, his brother as well, and a couple of other people who were involved in this cash for jobs scam. Therefore, the same is expected in the ED charge sheet that has been filed now also. Anyway, we have to wait for the official confirmation from the Enforcement Directorate themselves as to what exactly the charges have been put forth against Minister Senthil Balaji and what are the documents that have been attached. But for now, we are able to understand from our sources that this has been produced in the court, and at the same time, the court has also extended the judicial remand, and he will be in judicial remand until August 25th, and this charge sheet will also be reviewed by the court, and further proceedings will also happen in the upcoming days is what is expected, Ankit.
Absolutely. Varshini, so now I presume after he's sent to judicial custody, he'll be going back to the Pulhal jail. That's where I believe he was lodged. And also, are there properties so related to him that are also under the lens? Are they being attached?
Well, absolutely, yes, Ankit. From the hospital, Kaveri Hospital, where he was getting treated, where the bypass surgery was done, and he was taken to the Pulhal prison a month ago. And right now, a few days ago, we saw Enforcement Directorate picking him up from the prison and taking him to the ED office in Chennai. And there he was interrogated for 5 days. And today, to be produced in the court, he was taken from the ED office to the court, and then from there straight to the prison. He is sent back to the prison after the 5 days of custody. Now that the charge sheet is filed, we are also expecting that other arrests can also be made, because there have been several summons being sent to Senthil Balaji's brother Ashok since the day of his arrest, but as of now he is still absconding. The police, the ED have not yet taken custody of him, and at the same time, following a searches that took place few days back in a building, in a property that is under construction under the name of the brother Ashok's wife, and a summon has also been sent to her as well for investigation. Therefore, a lot of people who are linked to this cash for jobs scam are also being probed, are also being searched simultaneously by the Enforcement Directorate. Therefore, that is what is being expected in the upcoming days, Ankit, that they will also be taken under custody and further action will be taken against them as well.
Absolutely. Varshini there from Chennai sharing details. As you see these visuals of Senthil Balaji being taken from court to the Pulhal prison. I thank Varshini for joining.